Welcome back, continuing the news. Classes ended early at Vauxhall High today as the school community continues to mourn the death of a teacher who was murdered on the compound over the weekend. TVJ's Kirk Wright has the latest in this primetime news follow-up.
Devotion at the Vauxhall High School in East Kingston this morning was mournful. It was the first gathering of the school community since teacher Mr. Carl Samuels was shot and killed on the compound on Saturday. The outpouring of emotions from all was testament to the indelible mark the teacher made on the school over his 15 years of service.
Outside of being a teacher of the performing arts, Mr. Samuels is also head of the performing arts department. He's also the supervisor for the grade 11 cohort. He's also the head of the transfer committee. He heads the graduation committee. He heads the prize giving committee. So we're not talking about an ordinary regular teacher.
The wife of the deceased teacher is one of the school's vice principal.
She's hurt beyond words. She is saddened because she has been a teacher in this community for almost 30 years. And she's saddened that having given so much support to the community, having given so much to education, that at the end of the day, she would have gotten this as a reward.
A past student and now president of the Christian Revivalist Council of Churches, Bishop Brian Cameron, says Mr. Samuel's attacker got what he deserves.
As much as he was killed, and me, a minister of religion, feeling happy that he was killed. Because if you attack a teacher such as Mr. Samuel without any reason at all, and he defend himself, I am in agreement.
The students were sent home at 10 today to allow more personal time to grieve. Now the school has to look ahead, and going forward, President of the Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, Owen Speed, wants the government to beef up security at all schools. He's making a case for closed-circuit TV cameras to help reduce the reliance on human resources.
We could have something similar to the olden day rural electrification program, where you get companies to be contracted to fit in cameras, and people would just repay them in installments rather than having to pay for these cameras all at once. So it is something that the government, I think, needs to look at. We need to camera up the place.
Mr. Speed is also proposing a social and emotional intelligence program for all schools.
Starting from as early as the infant level and go straight through to all the levels in the education sector, to include some of our adults who are in charge of the children. Because social and emotional intelligence, I think, is what is lacking, and that is why they make poor choices. Clearly, these guys weren't thinking at any time that one of them could be dead. They were just thinking that we could go there and shoot this gentleman and take his gun or whatever else it is that they wanted.
Meanwhile, Member of Parliament for East Kingston, Philip Paulwell, appealed to those present at the devotion to stop hiding information about criminal acts from the police. Kirk Wright, TVJ News.